Previously on This is Sri Lanka. Having cycled 25 days around the island, we made our way to Batticaloa where we explored the top 5 things to do in the region. Today, we are heading towards Pottuvil and the surfers' paradise of Arugambe. If you've been enjoying this series, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to our channel to help us create more content like this. And just like that, guys, we are back on the road and we are heading to Kalmunai, which isn't too far from here. So it'll be a short ride compared to the others, about 1.5 hours. But we need to get there before it gets too hot as usual. And now we are passing through Katankudi, one of the most interesting cities in Sri Lanka, I would say. Almost resembles a Middle Eastern country with the date trees right here on the side. And surprisingly, a very active nightlife, as we discovered yesterday. I guess because of the fact that they run until so late, they do have a bit of a late start compared to other people. It is 7 o'clock right now, so 7:20. So it is pretty early, I would say. Okay guys, so we are here in the small town of Nintavur, and this is right after Kalmunai. And funny story is that we intended to stop here, but one of our friends, Firoz, who is actually a follower and a subscriber, he messaged us and told us that if we are passing by, to definitely message him. And he got in touch with us and he found a place for us to stay. And now he's taking us to experience Sri Lanka's best dum biryani. This is one of the reasons why he said that we have to stop here. So we are very curious, and it's really nice because these guys have bought their own bikes for us to take and take us there, and it's really sweet of them to accommodate us even in the time of this fuel shortage. So we are very happy and we're very excited to try this biryani. Okay, Shehan, how was it?
It was so good. The biryani, the rice itself was very flavorful. It wasn't like that rose flavored biryani sort of thing which is very common now. It was a really flavorful rice, and the chicken was like this nice smoked chicken. I guess they would have prepared that before. And then the beef is like deep fried beef, like the kind of beef we just had in Katankudi. Yeah,
Spicy, obviously.
and spicy. And these two accompaniments, the sides were also the top dish. Now we are about to have local curd and treacle, and it comes in a packet with the treacle on the side. Thank you very much to Firoz and all the friends for bringing us here and showing us around.
Later that evening, Firoz and his friends took us to one of the local hangouts in Komari to understand what local life is like on a Friday evening in this coastal town. One thing we noticed all around the East Coast was that the locals spend a lot of time outdoors with their families in the evenings. Now for us city folk, this was a refreshing sight to see and a great peek into what life is like on the east coast of Sri Lanka. Alright guys, we are late, but we are on the way now. In a way, it's kind of good because now we're sure to miss out on any elephants and a very high chance of all elephant activity probably subsiding, but you can never say. But at the same time, we are about to get burned, baby. It's not even about getting burned, it's about the toll that the sun takes on you. Like while you're riding, yeah, sure, you're feeling hot and sweaty and all that, but it's what happens afterwards we've noticed that we've been so exhausted every time we got hit by the sun for a long period of time afterwards, not during. And that's not conducive to us because we need to film and work and like explore and do a lot of stuff when we get to a location as well. So those are the things that are on the back of our minds. But it's not a trip if things don't go as planned, right? You gotta be flexible and dynamic and ready for anything. Welcome to Bay. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, and this is a beautiful property. All right, we have arrived at the beautiful Jet Wing Surf Hotel
In Pottuvil.
in Pottuvil. Yeah,
That's the sea in Pottuvil. I did not expect it to look this nice.
yeah, it's one of the best beaches I think I've seen. It's super
Yeah, it's
blue.
Beautiful. And this property, like, it feels like out of the movies, like in Hawaii or like Bahamas, sort of. Like they've got these lovely
Thatched roofs.
thatched roofs.
Yeah, and the yellow of the building and the blue
yeah,
of the.
and everything is scattered between like the coconut trees and stuff. Looks really nice. I can't wait to check out our room.
Spotted with a touch of color, pink bougainvilleas all over the place. Really well done. Beautiful property. Very peaceful as well. But yeah, that was a really intense journey coming here. It couldn't be helped because we got late to get our bikes out, but also it's kind of good, I guess, that we got late because this area is very well known or notorious for having elephants come out onto the roads and.
Luckily, we didn't come across it.
Yeah, luckily and like a little
sad.
Yeah, kind of sad, but it's not good for our safety if we do see it. It's not like you can run away very fast on a bicycle, not even on an electric bicycle. So yeah, everything worked out for the best. We're a little sunburnt and a little dehydrated, but nothing a nice coconut and a beer can't fix.
Definitely. We're going to chill today, and I think we have something going on in the evening.
We have a nice little sunset high tea planned in the evening. Jet Wing Surf is taking us to a really cool spot to watch sunset in. So I'm very excited to have a relaxing day after this ride and after lunch, of course. So, cheers. Okay, this property is really cool, guys. It's a very unique blend of luxury with ecotourism that you don't really see a lot. And you've got the stunning conch, the shell-shaped structure, as well as the thatched roof. There's a little bit of a traditional touch mixed in with that eco-luxury aesthetic, and it's very unique, I'll give you that much. And it's on a fabulous plot of land right in front of the beach. You have the sea right in front of you and this amazing eastern sea breeze, which by the way will keep you cool regardless of if there's air conditioning or not, which is also one of the reasons why this classes as an eco-friendly tourism hotel. Hey guys, so we are on our way to a high tea that Jet Wing Surf has arranged for us. They said they have a beautiful spot for us to watch sunset from, and they want to organize a nice high tea. Who are we to say no to something like that, right? So we're headed there. They've arranged for a tuk from the local area for us so that we get a very true to Arugambe feeling, because that's usually the mode of transportation, even for surfing as well. Surfers always carry their surfboards on tuk-tuks as well. But yeah, off we go.
but manual.
Alright, so they weren't kidding when they said they had a beautiful spot for us to watch sunset from. It is really nice out here on this is a dam, right, Shan?
Yeah.
On this dam, and the sun is setting right above it, so the water is going to reflect onto it, and we have a lovely little setup right here. It's gorgeous. There's a lot of traditional infused items here that the chef just ran us through, like valley thalapa and seafood samosas, palmyra cake, and even tempered maniok, which is all like famous local dishes and items that they use in the locality. So this is really stunning, and you also have some local fishermen who are doing their business in the back, and it's a very nice local authentic experience. Alright guys, so we are at the bay right now, and for the first time in about 3 years I'm really seeing this place with a lot of people, and that's very encouraging. So all we're going to do now is go get some food to eat, and afterwards we're going to go and look for a party, possibly at Mambo's. And so we are now at Mambo's, which is one of the best places to party when you are in Arugambe. And Arugambe, even though it is a surfing town and people do go to sleep quite early to wake up and surf, occasionally they have a really good party happening, and very soon you'll be coming into the last few parties of the season, which are probably going to be the best ones and the most wild ones. So definitely hit up one of those parties when you're in Arugambe. Good morning guys, so we are here enjoying a beautiful sunrise breakfast that Jetwing Surf has organized for us. And of course I think sunrise is something that you have to try and get up and experience when you're on the East Coast, because you really have the most beautiful thing right in front of you here, and I can see the sun just peeking out from under the clouds here. So I think it's gonna be a good one. They've organized a special breakfast for us. This is like a pre-breakfast. But what's really interesting about this is that it's not your regular breakfast snacks kind of thing. This is actually more of a traditional twist to it. Everything you have here is something that has been consumed locally, so you actually get to experience the local culture when you're here as well. You've got wanduapa as well as kiriapa. Kiriapa is like a milky hopper. Oof, it's one of my favorite things. It's sweet, it's so delicious. This is actually my first time trying wanduapa, so I'm very excited, as well as banana cake. So it's very cool to know that all of this is locally consumed and also made using local ingredients. We have an interesting duo here with us today. We've been very lucky to run into another group of cyclists during our journey. So fun fact, by the way, this is Sanjeevan and Anamikan, and they are from Batticaloa, and they're riding around Sri Lanka to raise awareness for marine conservation, correct?
Yeah.
Amazing initiative. I love that you guys are doing that. So interestingly enough, we saw them when we were coming out from Pulmodai. We had just taken our bikes out of the boat, and we were cycling, and we saw a group of cyclists going the opposite direction. And we were so excited. We were like, oh my God, we should have stopped and spoken to them. But it was so fast. It happened so fast. And then the next day, I think I got a message from you on Instagram. So I'm very happy that we can meet and chat a little bit. So maybe you can introduce yourself a little bit and maybe share with the audience the reason for your journey.
I'm Sanjeevan, the co-founder of Ocean Biome, a marine conservation organization based in Batticaloa.
I'm Anamikan, I'm adventure traveler, and I'm work with the Ocean Biome in the starting.
We do a lot of marine conservation, small works in Batticaloa. In one point we realized we want to know the state of the ocean and the people in other districts as well. Then we decided, okay, we should go around Sri Lanka and speak with the people. If we are going by car or other vehicles, just stopping and doing those things, it's not same. Then if we are going by bicycle, then we can directly connect with people, and people would open their mind and heart for us because they have ridden cycle all the way from Batticaloa here to just get to know about us. Then they will open their real story to us. The second thing, in every stopping point, we educated school children. Like we have a module for the school children, then we educated them.
Right, yeah, that's so important what you're doing, because when we travel around the coast, we always think we see the problem and we know how to fix it, but actually we don't speak to the audience that we need to make that big impact. So the fact that you are stopping and speaking to the children of the location as well as the fishermen, that's where the real impact happens, because children are the next generation, and the fishermen are who are on the sea right now, using the ocean as their income. So that's really great. I'm so proud of you guys. Our conversation with the duo went on to discuss some very important findings that they have come across whilst interacting with the local fishing communities around the island. Now, if you'd like to listen to the full interview, do check out our second channel called This is Sri Lanka.
Also, this ride, you know, this is just the baby step.
Yes.
Every year we are going to do the bicycle ride around Sri
and
Lanka.
eventually you will get to know these people like really well and have a connection with everybody around the coast. So that's a big commitment. I'm really happy to hear that. And so if people want to help you guys to continue doing the work that you're doing and to help you reach more people and make an impact,
they can contact us via our social media platforms, like we are on Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook.
A website?
Also website. We do have our website, but it's not updated. Okay. It's like this, you know. The ocean is for all.
Yeah.
If it wants to be forever, then we have to jump into action.
Yeah.
If we didn't sustain the ocean in the proper way, then it's not going to long last forever. Like, you know, every single breath that we are breathing, the water we drink and the food we consume, everything coming from ocean. Like, we should have that gratitude for our ocean. Like, it's for everyone. It's not for me or for him or for these people.
Great stuff you guys are doing. I'm really, really, really proud of you guys.
Thank you
and
so much.
continue the good work, and we'll support you as much as we can. And all the best.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, thanks for coming and meeting us.
Thank you.
It's our pleasure.
Hi guys, so as you can see, our outdoor veranda here has been transformed into an intimate dining space courtesy of Jetwing Surf. They've done a beautiful job with lighting, the flowers and everything is so perfect, and I'm excited to get started. But also I do want to show you, if you can see, right over there is the gorgeous moonrise. So what we've learned is that not only is the sunrise on the east coast amazing, the moonrise, oh my god. And of course it's Poya, so it definitely helps, but it's been completely magical. Alright, I'm ready for my starters. They should be here any second now. If you enjoyed this vlog of us cycling around Sri Lanka, make sure you check out the rest of this series and give this video a like to help us continue to create content on Sri Lanka.